Hey guys, I'm so happy you could join today to listen to me ramble on and on about geography. This time I got an opinion. World War One was the most pointless war to ever happen. More pointless than the Emu War with Australia, more pointless than the Lobster War with Brazil, more pointless than that 38-minute long war between England and Zanzibar. Because those wars, not a lot of people died in those, right? In most of those wars, there wasn't even enough time for people to die, right? Well, World War One lasted 4 years, devastated pretty much all of Western Europe, and caused 37 million people to die, civilians included. So many war crimes were committed during this war. I guess let's get right into it. I've already said so many people died in this war for such an unnecessary reason. That unnecessary reason was because Austria wanted Serbia, but they need an excuse, so their Archduke gets assassinated, who, by the way, most of the royals in Austria didn't even care about. They weren't sad. The funeral for him did not last very long. I think it was something like 15 minutes. So some Archduke that they don't care about dies. So what do? They blame it on Serbia. They use his death as an excuse to go to war with Serbia, even though Serbia didn't had no involvement in killing Franz Ferdinand. It was a terrorist group that was based in Serbia, and they were not backed by the Serbian government to go and assassinate the Archduke. But Austria wanted land, so they invade Serbia, which is incredibly unjust, but they go ahead with it anyway. And even still, during the war, this assassination causes just this insane chain of dominoes to fall that where it should have just been at this point just a small skirmish between Austria and Serbia where Austria wins, obviously. This chain of dominoes falls and spirals out of control into a global conflict. It starts with Russia aligning with Serbia, then Germany jumps the gun even further and goes ahead and invades France, which causes the war, and it's the main reason they're blamed for it, when in reality, or at least in my opinion, it was Austria's fault for the war. So, all of this just causes World War One to feel like there was no point, though instead, all it did, instead of making Europe better, it made it worse. It kind of maybe, the Treaty of Versailles kind of maybe caused, or at least was one of the main causes of World War II, and you can maybe even link it to the Great Depression, which is also pretty bad. Yep, so that's just kind of my opinion for now. I don't know. It's kind of the end of the video.